Well, out of the river and in the books, it's been another great year for the Great Rotary Duck Race. KZI 9 News reporter Na Nguyen is live in the newsroom tonight with reaction from recipients and Rotarians united to help fight child abuse and neglect. Na?
Matt, the community stepped up yet again in this battle, helping to raise more than $340,000 for the cause. Organizers say it's the fourth largest sales in its history and a great way to wrap up a year's worth of work. Race coordinators say conditions worked just right this year.
From a logistics standpoint, we didn't really have too many glitches this year. Sometimes we have some difficulty getting the boom set up on the river, but the river flow was pretty good.
Things just seemed to fall into place.
Well, everything really came together this year. It usually takes us, hours upon hours to get everything set up, and it seemed like everything flowed really well.
68,102 flowed, to be exact. That's the number of little rubber duckies that bobbed their way down a chilly, fast-flowing Willamette River to the finish line. Well, for many of us, that's just a number.
68,000 ducks was, all of this hard work.
For others, it means much more.
This was the first year I saw the ducks actually released from the bridge. I'm usually down at the event in a booth with my agency, and so this year I got to go and watch that happen, and it was actually very tearful for me.
Amy works for Direction Service, one of the 6 nonprofits benefiting from this year's race. The money it gets will cover a bit more than the cost of one of Direction Service's full-time family service coordinators, who work with about 180 children and their families each year. The kind of work that coordinators say is what really makes the whole thing worthwhile.
I think the most satisfying thing is the fact that, we help agencies that work directly in a very difficult arena of child abuse prevention and treatment. And so to know that the dollars that we raise goes back to those community agencies that are at the front lines of that, that's what makes the biggest difference for me.
Now, organizers say there's little time to breathe before preparations begin on next year. After next month's banquet, the whole process starts again with agency selection. So if you're interested in getting help for your organization, be sure to contact them about the application process. Live in the newsroom, Na Nguyen, KZI 9 News.